Hello everyone, it's July 22nd, 2012, and this is Jordan Radde reporting from Orlando, Florida. Today I will be discussing an email conversation that I recently had with a film student named Zach Swan. We went into discussion about art in general and how it has affected his industry. The following are renditions of the answers that he provided me with. The role of the visual arts can be seen virtually anywhere one looks. It plays a part in the photos that we take, in the television shows we watch, in the advertisements we see, and in the films that we make. It truly helps us take an idea from our heads and either put it onto canvas, paper, or in my case, film. With imagery being as easily accessible as it is, I feel that it has had both a positive and negative influence on the industry. On the positive side, it has made it a lot easier to get your ideas out there to people with things like YouTube and other media sharing networks. On the negative side, I feel that it has spoiled a lot of people to the point that their appreciation for great pieces of art has gone down. Since there's so much media out there for everyone to just stumble upon, it is becoming harder and harder to impress people with what you've created. The current popular image that I keep seeing done over and over again in the film industry has to be the superhero/comic book movie. Over the last 10 years, there have been numerous attempts at making movies like the X-Men, Spider-Man, the Fantastic Four, etc. Now, after 3 Spider-Man movies, 3 X-Men movies, and 2 Fantastic Four movies, there has already been a new early version of the X-Men with another one on the way. A new version of Spider-Man has been released very recently, and a revisit to the Fantastic Four is already in the works. At this point, it seems as though people in the film industry have given up on being creative and are just going to keep remaking films that make lots of money. I don't know that there is a current popular image that the film industry has created, but there is an image type that has been being used quite a lot as of recently. I would call it the graphic novel effect. It was originally done in a film called Sin City, and since then has been redone with slight variation in quite a few different films. Films such as 300, The Spirit, and Immortals, for example. In terms of having a favorite artist, I don't know that I could pinpoint one single person, but I do tend to be drawn to a certain style of film, films that feel real to me. By that I mean films that are not so loaded with CGI and crazy editing effects that I can't picture it happening in real life. Now, I do enjoy action movies and sci-fi flicks, but my favorite style of film is something simple and beautiful looking. An example of this would be the film 50/50. It has a very real-to-life story and is shot in a way that I feel like I'm a part of it. If we include famous films in the category of great artworks, then I would say that famous artwork has had a great effect on my creative thought. There are so many great pieces of film out there that have allowed me to take away either something to do with cinematography or something to do with storytelling. Every time I watch a great film, I always find myself remembering one really key piece of it and then trying to reuse that idea or concept on one of my own projects. Now, I must admit that when I first started this project, I didn't think that there was any chance that I would be able to relate art history to someone that is working in the film industry. But after talking with Zach via email, I have found that all one must do is to look at it from another angle. In the end, we are all trying to do the same thing as artists, to express our ideas and to share them with the world in one way or another.